بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum children. Today's story is about a prophet who could talk to animals. Can you guess his name? Yes, right. It was Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. He could talk to animals. When Daud died, his son Sulaiman became a prophet king. He ruled Israel wisely, blessed with many wonderful things. Suleiman could talk to animals and also control the jinn. Allah gave him great wisdom. He judged so truth would win. Suleiman knew how dangerous power in the wrong hands could get. He asked Allah not to give a kingdom like his to anyone after his death. He once missed the Asr prayer while he inspected the army horses. He made tawbah, so Allah gave him travel by powerful wind forces. From 100 wives, he hoped to have 100 warrior sons. He forgot to say Inshallah and instead he ended up with none. Wise King Suleiman always made tawbah hoping to be forgiven. He thanked Allah for his gifts, grateful for what he was given. Suleiman's jinn. Suleiman's jinn workers were punished by fire if they did not obey. They made great buildings like the Baitul Maqdis in clever ways. His jinn workers dived in seas and dug mines for metal ore. They made lakes, weapons, and huge pots to feed the poor. Suleiman had a strong army of men, jinn, and animals lined in rows. His army also had a hudhud bird who searched where water flows. Once Suleiman got angry when the hudhud bird wasn't around. It flew back from a queen's land where sun worship was found. He sent the hudhud with a letter hoping to guide Queen Bilqis right. She gathered her wisest chiefs to decide whether to give up or fight. Bilqis worried Suleiman's army would destroy her country in a war, so she sent messengers with treasures to deliver at Suleiman's door. Suleiman did not need any gifts but wanted to guide to Allah's way. He advised all of Sabah to become Muslim or face defeat that day. Suleiman heard an ant warning others of his army crushing ants dead. He smiled, amazed at Allah's gifts, and gratefully thanked him instead. Deciding to visit Suleiman's palace, pagan Bilqis began to think. Before she came, a jinn brought her throne to Suleiman in a blink. The queen was welcomed as Suleiman told her about Allah's deen. Testing, he asked if the throne was hers. She said, exactly it seemed. She lifted her skirt on the glass floor, thinking it was sparkling water. Soon she agreed to become a Muslim, believing as Suleiman taught her. Queen Bilqis made her people believe in Allah and gave up bad ways. Suleiman married her as a Muslim wife and shirk in Sabah went away. Suleiman oversaw jinns dig a mine where brass metal used to flow. Suleiman died resting on his rod watching, but the jinns did not know. Suleiman slumped dead on the floor as a worm ate through his skin. Only then did his jinn stop working, and this ended Suleiman's reign. Children, Sulaiman alayhi salam was the son of Dawood alayhi salam, who was also a prophet and a king. Suleiman had some special abilities. You will be amazed to know that he understood the language of all birds and he could also speak to them. Allah had blessed him abundantly to rule his kingdom. He had huge armies of jinn, men, birds, wild animals, along with immense knowledge of many other things. Here is one interesting story about him. One day, Sulaiman alayhi salam was walking towards a valley with his huge army. Upon seeing the huge army entering the valley, an ant screamed and warned other ants of their arrival. She told them to move away and go to their homes so that they don't get stepped upon by them. Suleiman was amused on hearing this. He thanked Allah for granting him special ability to understand the silent creatures. This should be our attitude, children. When Allah blesses us with good things, Sulaiman alayhi salam was always thankful to Allah and he was a very obedient Muslim. Thanks for watching, children. Allah Hafiz.